All right, guys. So foam rolling. Okay, so this is going to be the first step in our warm-up series, right? So with our warm-up, what we're looking for is we're going to start off with a little bit of foam rolling. Okay, there's going to be a couple of key areas that we're going to look through. Okay, first one is going to be the glutes and or the piriformis, which is kind of like the high butt cheek. That one is one that just kind of we spend more time sitting on it than we do moving it. So that's one of those areas that gets a little bit junky. Okay, the other areas are going to be the adductors or the insides of the thighs. We're going to go with the calves, and then we are going to go with the upper back. All right, those are the main areas that we're going to focus on. We don't need to spend a whole heck of a lot of time here, guys. What we're looking for is about 10 passes each side. Um, the cue that you want to think about is something called butter in a pan, all right? So you want to imagine that the tissues that are rolling over this foam roller are kind of melting over the top of this surface, right? So you want to think about your tissues kind of conforming to that foam roller, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and go into it. You guys can follow along, but this is the circuit that we're going to be doing in our warm-up from now on, okay? So we're going to need a foam roller, and let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with piriformis. So we're going to be hitting the outside glute area. How we do that, you're going to sit on the foam roller, focus all your pressure on one butt cheek, cross your ankle over your knee. Okay, we're going to make a nice arrow. So imagine that this knee is an arrow, and we're going to point it down towards the floor. Okay, from there we're going to just roll back and forth. Breathing through the nose, out through the mouth like we're blowing out birthday candles. Once again, butter in a pan. Make sure that those tissues are kind of molding to the shape of the foam roller. Now, something to think about, the level of discomfort should be about a 6 out of 10, right? So it shouldn't tickle, but it also shouldn't be extremely painful, okay? All right, from there, we're gonna go with the adductors. Okay, so the inside part of your leg here, these tend to get really tight too, kind of get a little bit junky. So we're actually going to have the foam roller positioned where it's straight up and down, and you're going to be rolling back and forth this way. So what this looks like, okay, laying down on the floor, foam roller's going parallel or perpendicular to your thigh. You're just going to roll back and forth nice and high up into the groin, and back and forth. Butter in a pan. And from there, we're going to go with the calf. Okay, so position the foam roller. Start up high, right behind the knee, and you're going to roll all the way down to the base of the ankle. Okay, you cross your leg over the top. That'll add a little bit more pressure. From there, we're just going to go ahead and do the other side. Okay, so once we've done the lower body, now we're going to do the upper body. Okay, so key areas to focus on here is going to be the lat, kind of like up into the armpit area, and then the upper back from the base of the neck to the bottom of the shoulder blade. What this will look like. Okay, start off kind of low on the rib and work your way into the armpit and back and forth. Okay. From there, we're going to go start at the bottom of the shoulders. Okay. Give yourself a nice big hug. And then roll to the bottom of the neck, base of the neck. Roll. Butter in a pan. Kind of wrap that upper back around the foam roller. Remembering to breathe. A couple passes there.